Good morning everyone. Are you all ready to learn about the epic tale of Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe? This fascinating story follows the story of a man stranded alone on a desert island and his journey of mastering how to survive with nothing but his own brains. Come along with us as we uncover themes such as self-reliance, determination and the influence of human intelligence during a time of social and political transformation. Robinson Crusoe is the captivating story of a young man shipwrecked on a mysterious island and forced to learn how to survive on his own. Written by Daniel Defoe in 1719, this novel has enthralled readers of all generations through its tale of courage and determination. Defoe's classic recounts a remarkable journey for its protagonist, where his resourcefulness and resilience were put to the test as he created a new life for himself. His story stands as a timeless reminder of mankind's tenacity in the face of adversity and the power of self-determination. By reclaiming his freedom and independence, Robinson Crusoe teaches us that anything is possible when we confront life with resolve and conviction. Robinson Crusoe, a novel by Daniel Defoe, was published in 1719 during the Enlightenment, an era of intellectual advancement and appreciation for reason and individualism. The main character's resourcefulness to survive and thrive on a deserted island showcased this perspective. The historical context of the time is evidenced in the themes of the novel, particularly in how colonialism and imperialistic expansion is portrayed and their effects on the native islanders. Robinson Crusoe, written by Daniel Defoe, is a timeless classic that narrates the compelling story of a man's journey and fortitude. The protagonist, Robinson Crusoe, is stranded on a desolate island following a shipwreck, where he must rely solely upon his own abilities and resourcefulness to survive. During his stay on the island he is faced with numerous obstacles, such as building shelter, finding nourishment, and protecting himself from wild beasts and the cannibalistic natives. It is Robinson's struggle for survival, as well as his courage and resilience, that make this novel an iconic tale of adventure that has been enthralling readers for centuries. Robinson Crusoe and Friday are both intriguing characters that capture the reader's attention. Crusoe is an ambitious and determined individual whose transformation throughout the novel is remarkable and gripping. His bond with Friday, the native whom he saves, is intricate and touching. Friday is a devoted and courageous ally who often assists Crusoe in many difficult situations. As a pair, they create an enthralling tale of courage and a resilient companionship. Survival and self-reliance. Isolation and understanding are the themes that make Castaway Chronicles. The epic tale of Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe, a captivating and thought-provoking story. Stranded on a deserted island, Robinson Crusoe has to combat a variety of difficulties, from sourcing food and water to protecting against wild animals. Through his struggles, he comprehends the value of self-reliance and courage. Additionally, Crusoe's absolute confinement leads him to a respect for nature and an original recognition of himself. It is hardly surprising that this classic story continues to grip readers even after its publication centuries ago. Robinson Crusoe is packed with symbolism, pointing to a greater meaning of isolation and survival. Crusoe's diary documents his attempts to stay mentally and emotionally healthy despite his solitude. The goat he keeps on the island symbolizes his need for companionship. But the most pertinent symbol is Friday. Friday is a native man, saved from cannibals, who befriends Crusoe. His presence carries a message about colonialist ideology of the time, as well as the possibility of connection between all cultures, boundaries notwithstanding. Thus, the novel still sparks discussions of power, race, and identity that are highly applicable to this day. Daniel Defoe's writing style in Robinson Crusoe is a key aspect of why the story is so appealing. Told in the first person, readers feel like they understand the story through the protagonist's perspective. Defoe uses simple language which makes the plot easy to follow, at the same time describing the surrounding atmosphere in great detail, from the weather to the wildlife. This combination of straightforwardness and depth creates an immersive world for readers to get lost in, which is part of the novel's realism and charm. The novel, Castaway Chronicles. The epic tale of Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe has been captivating readers since its release in 1719. A man is stranded on an island and must fight for survival throughout the story. It has faced criticism for its portrayal of colonialism and non-European characters, yet continues to gain popularity and influence over centuries. It has been translated into many languages, adapted into films and other forms of media. Despite its flaws, the story remains an exploration of human nature with a relevant message of resilience in the face of hardship. Despite its age, Robinson Crusoe has managed to maintain its appeal, and its longevity is a testament to the power of the narrative. Daniel Defoe's classic tale has been adapted for the big and small screens countless times, ranging from a silent movie in 1927 to a British miniseries in 1965, a 1997 movie starring Pierce Brosnan, and an animated series in the early 2000s. Every adaptation has taken certain liberties with the original story while attempting to preserve its central themes and spirit. Robinson Crusoe, written by Daniel Defoe, is a much-loved classic with themes of survival, self-reliance, and perseverance. It has become a seminal work in the adventure genre, its captivating story of courage and fortitude setting the standard for other works like Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea. Its legacy of heroism has left an everlasting impression that will continue to move readers for generations to come. It is undeniable that Robinson Crusoe has been at the center of numerous controversies over the centuries. We must consider its portrayal of colonialism and race, and how it depicts Friday in particular. Crusoe is shown as a white European man engaging in subjugation of the native people, with Friday portrayed as subservient to him. Such a representation has been greatly condemned, as it perpetuates a Eurocentric view of history and creates negative stereotypes about people of color. Despite this, Robinson Crusoe remains hugely popular and beloved today. This presentation aims to provide an insight into the fascinating history of Daniel Defoe's masterpiece and the contentious issues accompanying it. Thank you.